Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know, I've been gone for a while. I'm sorry, but I plan to be consistent in 2020. 2020 is a new year. In 2020 we do new things, we get out of our comfort zones, and we make things happen. So anyway, as you can see by the title of this video, it's gonna be a mini mukbang, whatever it's called, I don't know how to pronounce it. And also I'm going to be talking about changing courses in university. Yes. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to get yourself subscribed. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment on the comment section if you like the video, if you don't. But anyway, please do keep watching the video. Now let's get into it. Okay, so for the mukbang, whatever, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm going to be having McDonald's. I got myself the chili cheese burger. I actually like it. I think it's the only beef burger that I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. It's the only beef burger that I enjoy from McDonald's. Otherwise then I just get something with chicken because, yeah, I don't like the beef patty at McDonald's. But with this one, I actually enjoy it. And then I got myself some fries and a strawberry shake. I have to say though, this is the first time I actually ordered a strawberry shake from McDonald's, and yeah, it's questionable, but yeah. Anyway, let's get straight into the video. Now, some of you guys are probably asking yourselves, why a video about changing courses in university? But anyway, okay. So I matriculated in 2017, and then I took a gap year in 2018, and I did my license. Well, I attempted to do my license because I didn't end up getting it. Then I started working as well during that year. I worked from June 2018 till November 2018. Yeah. So then I decided to get back to school in 2019. And I applied for a BSc. The reason why I wanted to do a BSc is actually because I wanted to study medicine, but my marks didn't allow me to get into medicine straight away. So I decided, you know what, I'd rather take a BSc and actually see if really I'll be able to cope with the science stuff academically as well as emotionally and mentally. The reason why I say emotionally and mentally as well is because I have quite a few phobias. Because I have a lot of phobias. So I thought that I could overcome some of those phobias and then eventually venture into medicine. The good sis couldn't. Got into BSc at the Nelson Mandela University. Started studying. Everything was good. Like, first term was really good. I couldn't attend lectures where we were being taught about worms, practicals as well, to the point where I even got a doctor's note from my doctor saying that I've got a huge phobia, like I won't be able to. Guys, if I tell you, the moment I gave that letter to my lecturer, she laughed in my face. I was so heartbroken. I'm like, this woman, like my attitude towards that module changed from that day, because I'm like, this woman doesn't give a shit. Like, I'm sorry for swearing, but this woman doesn't care. Like, she doesn't care that I've got this huge phobia. I mean, we've all got our different phobias. We've all got stuff that we're afraid of. Some people are afraid of heights. Some people are afraid of water. And you're gonna laugh at my fear? Who the hell do you think you are? So yeah. Anyway, I continued doing everything else in that module except worms. I wouldn't even study for them when it came to exams. I don't know how I passed that module. I studied everything else except the worms. So I think maybe that helped. Yeah, so that's when I realized, you know what, actually I won't be able to cope with medicine, because I remember I was sitting with a friend of mine. She studies nursing, and she's like, Chomi, yakona phofu baka usibhedlele kuzongena patient enesilonda esibolileyo, like a thing, a rotten wound, and you're gonna have to attend to them. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna be able to do that. So then that's when I realized, Bana, you know what, maybe medicine isn't for me. Yeah, I wanted to do it, but it's not for me. Like, it clearly isn't for me. So I decided from that day on that I'm going to change my course the next year. I wasn't going to continue with sciences, because even if I were to finish the BSc, I wouldn't use it for anything, because it's not something that I wanted. I wanted medicine, but because I can't go into medicine, then there's pretty much no reason for me to continue with sciences. So I decided to go in for my second choice, which was psychology. I decided to do psychology because with psychology you still get to help people, still get to speak to people, and I enjoy speaking to people. So I thought, why not? I'll get to speak to people, I'll get to heal people, maybe not physically, but maybe mentally as well as emotionally. Yeah, so why not go for psychology? So I decided to apply for psychology during the June holidays. I found out, I researched about it before going on holiday, just so that I know what it is that I needed. If there's anything that I needed to get from home, I could bring back. So I applied for it during the holidays and I was accepted as soon as we opened school. So I already knew that I was going to study psychology in 2020, and that I wasn't going to continue with sciences. And eventually, as the year progressed and it came to an end, I eventually told my friends. Some weren't very happy, some were, but I didn't care because I was doing it for me. And also, I remember speaking to a few classmates of mine on our last botany practical, and I remember this one guy said to me, he's like, are you stupid? Are you dumb? How can you leave sciences for psychology? You know how many people go for psychology? You know how many people there are in psychology? And I'm like, dude, I'm not there for the people. I'm there for me. If that's what I'm going to enjoy, I'd much rather be doing that than to sit here and study this because everybody thinks it's difficult, study this because it's got status, or whatever reason you're studying this for. Like, I'm not about that life. Like, I want to do something that I enjoy. I'm about doing whatever it is that makes my heart happy. So yeah, man, that's my story on changing courses. Was it easy? No, it wasn't easy. It was actually a huge emotional roller coaster. I remember I actually attended I actually went for counseling for it because I wasn't 100% sure if psychology is what I wanted to go into, but I knew I wanted to go into something that's first of all healing in some way, and second of all that will help me interact with people on a daily basis. So it was either psychology or media, but with media I felt like, you know what, I could go into media without studying like a whole degree. I'm not saying there's no need to study a whole degree for media. You definitely need to, especially if you want to like go deep into it. But if I ever wanted to go into media and entertainment and stuff, I'd probably do like a short course or a certificate or something later on in life, not now. And I felt like with psychology it will challenge me because there's absolutely no way I can practice as a psychologist if I haven't studied for it like at all. So I did want something that was still challenging, but also something that I will enjoy because it's got the element of healing and speaking to people on a daily basis. So psychology it was, and psychology is what I chose. Okay, so I know some people, I remember when I was speaking to a few friends of mine, some people had a few questions as to what happens if you decide while you're studying psychology that psychology isn't that. To be quite honest, I feel like if I feel like it isn't what I want to study, I'll probably change again, but it depends. Obviously, if we're being realistic, you can't keep on changing. You can't forever be changing your degree and everything, because for example, if your parents are paying, your parents can't constantly pay for you to be at university only for you to keep on changing and keep on starting over, because it means starting over. With some degrees you don't get credited. I was lucky enough, I don't know what I was credited on, but I was lucky enough that I was credited with some of the stuff, but there are some first year modules that I still need to do because they're prerequisites, so I can't get away with those. But in most cases you're going to have to start all over. Now if you're starting all over forever, you're never going to finish. So you do need to be a bit realistic, but also don't be afraid to change, especially if it's your first year in university and you realize that lento ifundayo, it's not what you want. Like, don't be afraid to change. If you're studying sciences and you realize that sciences is not for me, actually I want to go do I don't know, commercial subjects or something, do it. Like, don't sit there and suffer just because sciences is going to take you far. You remember how they told us in high school, Bana, science is going to take you far? To be quite honest, sciences hasn't taken me anywhere. I feel like I wasted my time, but I don't regret doing it, because if I hadn't done sciences, I wouldn't be where I am right now. I wouldn't know that science isn't what I want to do. But because I've experienced science, I now know that it isn't what I wanted to do. So yeah, if you are doing sciences, keep on doing sciences. But yeah, the whole thing, Mana, it opens doors for you. If you know you don't want to do anything with regards to science, don't kill yourself. Like, don't kill yourself. Rather go do something that you know you're going to need for whatever you're going to study in university for. Oh, also, if you're also on a bursary, the whole changing courses constantly isn't going to work out for you, because, I mean, who's going to want to sponsor somebody who isn't sure about what they want to do? So you need to consider that if you're on a bursary, I would suggest that you finish your degree, unless you can get maybe another bursary for whatever you want to change to, then you're still safe. But if you can't, if you're going to lose your bursary, meaning you won't be able to study if you change your course, then finish it. I mean, if it's a 3-year course, it's 3 years, and then you can go do the other thing. And maybe one day you might find yourself actually using that previous qualification in some way or another, in whatever field you actually end up in. But yeah, man, if you can change, do change. Don't be afraid to change. If you can change, go for it. Because I did it. And I had to tell myself, but I'm doing this for me. I'm not doing it for anybody else. At first, I was really afraid to tell my parents, for example, my mom, because she studied sciences and she believes in sciences, right? You know, people back in the day, they believe in science. My science is upset and stuff like that. But yeah, she's one of those people. So she was the one person who I was afraid to tell, and she was the one person that was most accepting, because she didn't give me a hassle. She just asked me why, and I explained it. She's like, I actually had a feeling you were gonna come to this decision, and she was, excuse me, and she was very supportive. So don't be afraid. And sometimes you also do open up. If you're afraid to tell your parents and stuff, speak to a psychologist. They can do it for you. Because I know my psychologist actually asked if I wanted her to speak to my parents for me and find out if it's okay, you know. So yeah, just don't be afraid to do it. Like, don't fear doing whatever it is that you want to do. Anyway guys, that's all for this video today. I hope you guys found this very informative. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a massive thumbs up. Comment down below what other videos you'd like me to do. If you guys want more videos like this, if you want more information in terms of how to apply, how to go about changing your course, and also how to go about deciding what you want to do in your first year of university. And maybe if you want more information on why I decided to take a gap year before I went to university, because there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot that plays into that. But you guys let me know in the comment section, and I will do a full video on whatever it is you guys want me to do. I love you guys. I hope to see you guys soon.